What is your role in planning your final major project gig?
My role is general stage help, which I will go and elaborate on further into the video, and I'm also going to be on the door greeting people as they come in.
What other roles/responsibilities are there?
Other roles could possibly be lighting, which is pretty important, sound, which I say is probably the most important, and then marketing, which it would be sort of promoting the gig, making posters, and all that sort of anything relating to sort of networking it.
Why did you pick this job role?
Well, I picked to be on the tech team doing general stage help because it interests me much more than sort of working around sort of marketing does, because it just interests me a lot more to be working with music tech than it does sort of marketing.
And would you say that would help, link to your future career plans?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I aspire to sort of have a career within sort of live music and live sound, and I think that sort of working in the tech team definitely sort of gives me a bit of experience and is quite a sort of good little stepping stone to sort of give me a further insight into sort of working within that field.
Yep. And so you said that you were sort of general stage help on there. So what does this job role involve?
So this job role can sort of include many things. So which could be tuning instruments, miking up guitar cabs if like they need to sort of be done, switching leads that are broken on stage, maybe taking sort of mic stands on and off stage, and just sort of general things that need sorting out on stage. That's like where I can come in and sort of help between songs or before or after a set.
And what other responsibilities will have to be considered at the gig?
Other responsibilities to be considered at the gig would be like being on the door, to make sure that people are sort of greeted as they come in, working on the refreshments table, sort of selling food and drinks, talking on the sort of the intercom on the live sound sort of box thing, and lighting. And again, lighting is sort of very important.
What effect has the pandemic had on gigs/the music scene?
The pandemic has had a big sort of impact on the music scene locally and globally. Locally, it's meant that lots of local bands haven't been able to sort of tour or like play anywhere, which has meant sort of local venues have become quite affected. And by sort of having said that, we are unable to play our gig our final major project was planned to be at the O2 Academy in Oxford.
So you would say that it has affected your gig planning?
It's affected our gig planning, absolutely, because we were our sort of final major project gig was meant to be there, and because of it's currently closed due to sort of the pandemic, we're having to do it here at college.
Okay, and how will the FMP college gig differ from the O2 gig?
It would differ because at the O2 gig, it's going to be a much more sort of a new environment with a sort of more, I guess, sort of expensive rig of sort of equipment that we'll be using. So it'll be sort of a lot more different and more sort of expensive, and a bigger sort of stage and a higher capacity, and just like a bigger audience where people that we don't sort of go to college with will be allowed to attend. Whereas now it's the only people that will be attending are sort of other students on the course.
And what other job roles or responsibilities will be involved at the O2?
So that can consist of working on the sort of the bar, sort of people on the door, like bouncers on the door, live sound again, lighting, people sort of at the security at the front of the gig to make sure that sort of no one is sort of everyone's okay, no one's injured. And just generally have sort of managers of the venue on site to sort of oversee the sort of gig and make sure that everything's going smoothly and as planned.
Perfect.